First off, instead of just talking about Aspen, what we like to do is educate any applicants so they actually understand the industry that they are looking to get into. And what this industry is, it's construction sales. In my opinion, this is the easiest construction sales that is out there. So so that's where we've decided as a company, and that's where we've always been, is to grow this company. We will do it through restoration sales because it's the easiest sales to teach. So we will teach first restoration sales, which will take a bit of time, a year, maybe 2 years, where all you're doing is just restoration sales for our company. And as you become an expert at restoration sales, we can then transition and help you advance to dive into larger projects. So maybe doing retail, working with local builders that need good roofers, working on commercial jobs, government work, and so forth. So there's a lot of opportunity here with Aspen because they have an amazing product, and that's building roofs currently right now in 22 states. And they can build a roof 3 to 5 weeks and in any of those states. And right now that's the product, and that is a major power and it's a major ability that Aspen Exteriors has that our competition just doesn't. They're not able to build anywhere in the country. And for our salespeople that come on and learn how to work with Aspen Exteriors, get the opportunity of being able to offer a product in those states and to advance with our company. So restoration sales, why is it easy? Well, I've got some information down there, but essentially a storm is going to happen and clients are going to need to go through a process. And if you look all the way to the bottom of project timeline, what generally should happen for a client and what happens with them with Aspen Exteriors is most times we're meeting with clients at the very beginning, and 95% of our clients have never filed a claim before. So for these clients, they really don't know if they should file a claim. They don't know if they have enough damage. They are not exactly sure how the deductibles go, how things pay out, what types of companies they should be using. And there's not a lot of information out there, and that's probably because the insurance companies don't want people to know exactly what all their benefits are. So 95% of our clients that have never filed a major claim before, most of those actually need us to come out and provide a property inspection and then help them decide whether or not to file a claim. So the first thing any client has to do to get anything paid for by their insurance companies, they have to file a claim. The next thing that's going to happen is an insurance company is going to send out an insurance inspector, and at that point, they're going to decide what to pay for, okay? Once they've decided that, they're going to go into their car, their vehicle, back to their hotel room or whatever, and at that point, they're going to type up estimates on each thing that needs to get replaced. So the house roof, the garage roof, the gutters, the holes in pool cover, dents in window frames, dents in the garage door, any of those things that are damaged, the insurance company has a quoting software called Xactimate, and they're able to go ahead and write up estimates for a client, and then they provide those, which is going to come with a first check. So the insurance company is going to give them estimates, but they don't give them all of the money up front. What they do is give them the amount of the percentage of the money of what life they believe is left in that product. So they're going to give them, let's just say, half of the money now because it's used up half of its life, and then they hold on to the other half until the work is done. And we'll get into that a little bit further on why that is. But either way, the clients are going to get an insurance estimates and some money to give as a down payment. At that point, they can hire a company. So in this case, Aspen Exteriors, they're going to go ahead, submit that estimate to that contractor so that the contractor knows what to charge to guarantee not to overcharge a client. The next thing, also, obviously, they're picking out shingle colors and deciding how they want everything to get replaced. And so then at that point, we're sending out building permits and sending out the supplies, and then our roofers will show up there. Unlike our competition, we're really, really great. It's very rare that we're not able to build a roof within 3 to 5 weeks of you turning in an order. So once you turn in an order, these clients, essentially within about a month, they are going to get a brand new roof put on. And if you think about our competition, our competition is generally just the local companies or somebody that can only handle putting on maybe an extra 100 or 200 extra roofs that year. And we're talking about going to areas that have thousands and tens of thousands of roofs that need to be replaced due to storm damage. So while our competition will get full and they won't be able to hold a timeline of 3 to 5 weeks like us, instead theirs is going to be 3 to 5 months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months. And due to Aspen's things that I'll get into here shortly, is they're able to go ahead and build roofs quicker than anybody else, especially later into a storm. And we can work in that area for 12 months, even up to 24 months, depending on the amount of damage that has hit that area, according to the insurance companies. Once a roof is complete, the clients then will then get a bill, and so will the insurance companies. So the insurance companies then will send money to the homeowner, and the homeowner then will pay their bill. So in this case, why is insurance sales the easiest sales ever? Well, everybody's got to go through this process, and we'll train you to be the experts, the very best people to help a client through the process and answer all their questions. If you think about it, most of our competition does not do this on a day-to-day basis. They do not do this on any kind of regular basis because it maybe only hails in their area once every 5 years, once every 10 years, or like Des Moines hasn't hailed majorly there since 1994, and they recently had a hailstorm, which means all of those local roofing salespeople, they're used to giving out retail estimates, and they're not exactly sure what insurance companies are supposed to pay for. So with us, your clients are going to get that expertise by the training that we will go ahead and provide you guys. As I get into the next thing, one thing that the insurance companies do is they incentivize homeowners to choose clients like Aspen Exteriors, because not only do they know the work will get done and on time, but they know that Aspen Exteriors is going to charge exactly what the insurance company is willing to pay, and that guarantees clients are not overcharged. Clients are also, like I'll go over in another period, if they hire somebody to do it for less, the insurance company doesn't let them pocket any leftover money. Keep in mind, they've only given them half of the money now. So if they don't spend the rest of the other half, then they're not going to get the rest of the other half. So our average order is $12,000. So if the client generally would, on average is spending $12,000 is what their insurance estimate says, and if they hire somebody to do it for $10,000, it's not like they get to keep the leftover $2,000. There's actually very little to no incentive of hiring anybody to do it cheaper than what Aspen would be doing it for. So we'll get into the next page here.